Over 60? 4 seafoods you must avoid and 4 you should eat daily. An urgent warning. 4 toxic seafoods you must avoid after 60 and 4 you need to eat daily to save your joints, heart, and skin. This isn't making headlines, and your doctor probably won't mention it, but the truth is downright shocking. 4 popular seafoods are silently wrecking the health of older adults, triggering relentless joint pain, skyrocketing cholesterol, premature aging, and crushing fatigue. And the worst part? These aren't rare, exotic items. They're the top-selling, most eaten seafoods in the world, served daily to millions of unsuspecting seniors. Why isn't anyone warning you? Because the global seafood industry is a multi-billion-dollar machine, and these toxic items are some of its most profitable exports. Sound the alarm? That would destroy entire supply chains. That's why 99% of seniors are completely in the dark, eating what they believe is healthy, while it's quietly tearing them apart from the inside. And here's what's even more outrageous. There's one overlooked seafood that can rebuild collagen, soothe joint pain, and slow down aging, a true healing superfood. But it's not lucrative enough, not trendy, and completely ignored by the media. Why? Because nobody's making big bucks off of it. So it's been buried, hidden, forgotten. Most people believe seafood is the healthiest part of their plate. But once you cross 60, eating the wrong kind of fish can accelerate your decline faster than you think. That's why in today's video, we're exposing the truth, the 4 worst seafoods that are poisoning older adults, and the 4 best you must eat daily if you want to protect your brain, joints, and circulation. This isn't guesswork. We spent hours diving into peer-reviewed studies, digging through real science. But before we dive in, we want to hear from you. Where are you watching from? Drop a comment below. We read and respond to every single one. And your experience. It helps someone else make a life-changing decision. So get ready, because we're about to reveal the very first seafood you need to cut out of your diet immediately. Especially if you've dealt with joint pain, high cholesterol, or unexplained fatigue. Number 4. Squid. For seniors, it's a hidden landmine disguised as a healthy choice. At first glance, squid is low in fat, packed with protein. But dig deeper, and the truth is far more disturbing. Just 3 ounces of cooked squid packs a jaw-dropping 198 milligrams of cholesterol. That's over 65% of the recommended daily limit. And you've barely eaten a few bites. Here's where things get dangerous. Once you pass 60, your liver doesn't handle cholesterol the same way it used to. It slows down, becomes sluggish. That means every bite of cholesterol-rich food hits harder, pushing your blood cholesterol levels dangerously high. Still think it's no big deal? Think again. A 2021 study in the journal Nutrients revealed something chilling. Seniors with a high intake of dietary cholesterol were 43% more likely to show signs of arterial stiffness, an early red flag for heart attacks and strokes. Even worse, they had a 31% higher risk of serious heart events. But cholesterol isn't the only problem. Squid is loaded with purines, compounds that break down into uric acid in your body. And guess what? As we age, our kidneys get slower at clearing out this uric acid. When it builds up, it can crystallize in the joints, unleashing fiery pain known as gout. This isn't just theory. A study from the Journal of Gerontology found that older adults who consumed purine-rich seafood like squid more than twice a week had a 54% increased risk of developing chronic joint inflammation over just 2 years. If you've been eating squid thinking it's a lighter seafood option, you need to stop now. For seniors, especially anyone with high blood pressure, elevated cholesterol, or even mild arthritis, squid isn't just a poor choice. It's a silent threat that can trigger hidden inflammation, joint pain, and cardiovascular chaos without warning. Waking up with stiff fingers, swollen ankles, sudden blood pressure spikes you can't explain? Squid might be part of the hidden cause. And here's the twist. Coming up in this video, we'll reveal a miraculous seafood that can help reverse many of these symptoms. But first, let's talk about the next dangerous seafood. Number 3. Imitation crab surimi. It looks like crab. It peels like crab. Heck, it even smells a little like crab. But don't be fooled. Imitation crab, or surimi, is nothing more than a well-disguised metabolic bomb. What's the real story behind this seafood fraud? It starts with the ingredients. And it's not pretty. Surimi is a mushy white paste made by grinding up fish scraps, usually pollock, then mixing in refined starches, added sugars, salt, and artificial flavorings to fake the taste and texture of crab. By the time it reaches your plate, it's no longer seafood. It's a highly processed, factory-born, food-like substance that has almost zero in common with real shellfish. But here's where things get dangerous. Imitation crab causes blood sugar to spike like white bread. A 2020 study in Clinical Nutrition revealed that this so-called seafood delivers a glycemic response nearly identical to ultra-refined carbs. Why? Because it's packed with fast-digesting starches like wheat and tapioca, which convert to glucose in minutes. If you're living with prediabetes, insulin resistance, or type 2 diabetes, this fake crab stick could be throwing gasoline on the fire. That same study found seniors who ate surimi products just 3 times a week had 2.6 times higher insulin levels compared to those who stayed away. And it doesn't stop there. One serving of imitation crab can dump over 700 milligrams of sodium into your system. And that's before the soy sauce or creamy dressings. High sodium is no joke for aging bodies. As your arteries harden and your kidneys slow down, your ability to manage salt takes a serious hit. That means a higher risk of high blood pressure, swelling, headaches, dizziness, and even heart strain, all from something that isn't even real seafood. Worse yet, it tricks people into thinking they're making a healthy choice. But what they're really eating is a cheap, chemical-laced, blood sugar spiking, salt-loaded illusion that delivers almost none of the nutrients found in real shellfish like crab or shrimp. So if you've been reaching for those imitation crab sticks thinking they're a smart, affordable alternative, it's time to stop. Keep watching. A frozen seafood lurking in your kitchen right now that's even more dangerous than fake crab. Number 2. Scallops. Scallops look like the saints of the seafood world, clean, light, and elegant. But beneath that delicate texture lies a hidden threat: cadmium. This toxic heavy metal doesn't come from polluted water. It builds up naturally in filter-feeding shellfish like scallops. That means even scallops from pristine waters aren't safe. Once cadmium enters your body, it targets your kidneys, and it doesn't leave. A 2022 study published in Toxicology Reports exposed the alarming truth. Just one modest serving of scallops can contain up to 1.8 micrograms of cadmium per gram. To put that into perspective, the World Health Organization's safe weekly limit is 7 micrograms per kilogram of body weight. For a senior weighing 70 kilos, just a few scallops in a single week could push you dangerously close to, or even past, the toxic threshold. And here's what's terrifying: cadmium accumulates in your body over time. It builds up in your kidneys, weakening their ability to filter waste. Seniors already have reduced kidney function, and this toxic overload makes it even worse. Over time, it can lead to protein leaking into your urine, high blood pressure, exhaustion, and even permanent kidney damage. And the worst part? There are no early symptoms. You won't know it's happening until the damage is already done. You'd expect seafood to deliver brain-boosting omega-3s, right? Think again. Scallops are shockingly low in omega-3 fatty acids. Just 100 grams of scallops give you less than 30 milligrams of EPA and DHA combined. The critical fats that protect your brain, soothe joints, and reduce inflammation. For comparison, oysters deliver over 500 milligrams in the same amount. That's more than 16 times the benefit. So while you think you're feeding your brain and heart, scallops give you almost none of the protective power you expect from seafood. Instead, you're loading up on toxic metals and false promises. As you're coming up, the number 1 worst seafood for people over 60. It's small, chewy, and common in stir-fries and soups. But new studies reveal it may be accelerating arthritis and sending your blood fat soaring faster than almost anything else from the ocean. Stay tuned. Number 1. Shrimp. Just 3 ounces of shrimp, a small handful, packs 180 milligrams of cholesterol. For anyone over 60, that's a serious red flag. As we age, arteries stiffen, liver function slows, and the risk of heart disease climbs fast. A 2021 study in Circulation followed 8.700 adults over 60 and found those who consumed over 300 milligrams of dietary cholesterol daily had a 35% higher stroke risk and 24% higher risk of coronary heart disease compared to those consuming less than 150 milligrams. But cholesterol isn't the only danger. Shrimp contains tropomyosin, a muscle protein that's difficult for aging digestion to break down. And it's also one of the world's top food allergens. Even if you've eaten shrimp for decades, your body can turn on it after 60. The Journal of Allergy and Clinical Immunology reports that 14% of new shellfish allergies in seniors develop after age 65. Often without warning, these reactions range from skin irritation to life-threatening anaphylaxis. And even low-level inflammation can worsen IBS, constipation, and gut permeability in older adults. Then there's chitin, the hard outer shell of shrimp. Even when cleaned, microscopic shell particles often remain in the meat. This fiber can't be digested. And in seniors with weakened digestion, it may cause bloating, gas, or intestinal discomfort. The worst part? Most shrimp sold today is farmed, not wild. Farm-raised shrimp, especially the frozen kind, is frequently treated with banned antibiotics like oxytetracycline and enrofloxacin. A 2022 study in Food Control found over 42% of frozen shrimp samples from Southeast Asia tested positive for these antibiotic residues. Long-term exposure can disrupt gut bacteria, promote antibiotic resistance, and damage metabolic health, especially in older adults. If you've been eating shrimp thinking it's a lean, healthy protein, it's time to think again. For seniors, shrimp is a hidden trap. Sky-high cholesterol, allergy-triggering proteins, indigestible shell particles, toxic antibiotic residues. No wonder shrimp tops the list of seafoods to avoid after 60. But don't worry, there's a flip side. Coming up next, we'll reveal 4 seafoods every senior should eat, including one that's clinically shown to repair cartilage, reduce joint pain, and reverse inflammation linked to aging. Stay tuned, you won't want to miss it. Number 4. Sea cucumber. Sea cucumber is loaded with natural collagen-like compounds and anti-inflammatory nutrients your aging body desperately needs. And the results? Stunning. A study published in the International Journal of Molecular Sciences revealed that daily intake of sea cucumber extract slashed joint pain by 35% and significantly boosted flexibility in just 12 weeks. So what's behind this joint-saving magic? It comes down to rare compounds called triterpene glycosides. Natural inflammation fighters that act like gentle pain relievers, but without wrecking your stomach lining the way common NSAIDs do. On top of that, sea cucumber naturally contains chondroitin sulfate, a well-known joint support nutrient found in many expensive supplements. But here, it's in a form that your body can actually absorb and use more efficiently. And here's where it gets interesting: when prepared properly, rehydrated and simmered slowly with herbs or broth, sea cucumber maintains its gelatinous texture, a clear sign of its collagen richness. That collagen may help restore elasticity to your skin and reinforce your cartilage. 2 things the body loses rapidly after 60. Forget the gimmicks. Forget overpriced pills. If you're serious about joint comfort, mobility, and aging with strength, this unassuming marine food could quietly become your secret weapon. It may not taste like steak or look like salmon, but what it lacks in appearance, it makes up for in results. Add it to your soup once or twice a week, and you just might notice your knees don't scream as loudly. Your skin starts to feel firmer, and your energy slowly returns. And next, we'll reveal another marine food that not only reduces inflammation, but may help rebuild damaged cartilage at the cellular level. Stay tuned, because the best is still coming. Number 3. Green-lipped mussel. A little-known shellfish from New Zealand that's shaking up the world of natural pain relief. These vibrant green-shelled mussels aren't just another source of omega-3s. They contain a rare fatty acid called ETA, a compound even more potent than EPA or DHA found in regular fish oil. And here's the bombshell. ETA directly blocks an enzyme called 5-lipoxygenase, one of the main drivers behind joint inflammation, stiffness, and swelling. That makes green-lipped mussels uniquely powerful for targeting knee and hip pain, especially in seniors struggling with age-related mobility loss. How powerful are they? A 2020 study in Nutrients showed that seniors who took green-lipped mussel extract daily for just 12 weeks experienced a 42% reduction in joint pain and a 35% improvement in physical function. But it doesn't stop at joints. These mussels are also rich in zinc, selenium, iron, and iodine, key nutrients that your body absorbs less efficiently as you age, especially if you're battling thyroid issues, chronic fatigue, or slow metabolism. Want to maximize the benefits? Gently steam with garlic, parsley, and lemon to preserve their powerful anti-inflammatory compounds. The flavor is slightly sweet, slightly earthy, and far more satisfying than popping another pill. And before we move on, if you found this video helpful so far, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell, so you never miss another life-changing tip for your health and longevity. Up next, a sea creature so rich in healing nutrients. Researchers are calling it liquid cartilage for aging joints. Stay tuned. Number 2. Oysters. If you're battling low energy, hair loss, brittle nails, or slow recovery, this humble shellfish could be the missing key your body's been begging for. Oysters are nature's multivitamin, straight from the ocean, packed with some of the most bioavailable nutrients your aging body craves. Starting with zinc, and not just a little of it. Just 2 medium oysters deliver over 100% of your daily zinc needs. And that's a game changer. Why? Because zinc is the foundation for immunity, wound healing, hormone balance, and brain clarity, all of which tend to spiral downward with age. But here's the scary part. Zinc absorption drops dramatically as we get older. And deficiency often creeps in without warning. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that a shocking 40% of adults over 60 are zinc deficient and don't even know it, putting them at higher risk for infections, poor skin repair, and even a loss of taste and smell. But zinc is just the beginning. Oysters are also loaded with vitamin B12, a crucial nutrient for nerve protection and energy metabolism. And after 60, B12 levels start to plummet, causing everything from fatigue to memory lapses. A 2021 study in the Journal of Nutrition and Healthy Aging revealed that seniors low in B12 were 73% more likely to suffer cognitive decline. Want to fix that? 3 ounces of oysters give you more B12 than a full-size steak. That's not all. Oysters are rich in selenium, a mineral that acts like a bodyguard for your thyroid and immune system, keeping inflammation in check and hormones balanced. And then there's copper, a mineral most seniors overlook completely. But it's absolutely critical for collagen production, bone strength, and red blood cell formation. And coming up next, a marine food even more powerful than oysters. It's been used in traditional medicine for centuries, but only now is science catching up. Research shows it can rebuild joints, heal the gut, restore collagen, and even relieve swelling in just a matter of weeks. And no, it's not a fish. Most seniors have never even heard of it. Stay tuned. Number 1. The game changer. The most powerful body-repairing marine food for anyone over 60. And it's not what you think. It's not fish. It's not shrimp. It's not oysters. It's a plant from the sea that's finally getting the recognition it deserves. Sea moss, also known as Irish moss. At first glance, it might just look like seaweed. But inside, it's a nutritional powerhouse, loaded with over 90 trace minerals your aging body needs. Everything from magnesium and potassium to selenium, sulfur, and iron. And here's the kicker. It comes in a form that's bioavailable, meaning your body can actually absorb and use it, unlike many synthetic supplements that go straight to waste. But what makes sea moss truly life-changing for seniors is this. It's one of the richest plant sources of collagen-building nutrients. It doesn't contain collagen directly, but it's packed with vitamin C, sulfur, and proline, the exact tools your body needs to rebuild collagen from within. And once you hit your 60s, collagen production crashes. That's why your skin starts to sag, joints stiffen, wounds take longer to heal, and digestion goes downhill. But it doesn't have to stay that way. A 2022 study in Marine Drugs found that seniors who consumed sea moss daily saw a 37% improvement in joint mobility and a 29% reduction in dry, aging skin, all within just 8 weeks and without a single synthetic pill. Now let's talk about your gut. Because sea moss works wonders there too. It's rich in mucilage, a soothing gel-like fiber that forms a protective layer along your intestines. This helps calm inflammation, seal tiny gut leaks, and feed good gut bacteria, which means better digestion, stronger immunity, and clearer mental focus. Suffering from constipation, acid reflux, or irregular appetite? Sea moss might be your natural fix. But here's where sea moss goes above and beyond. It supports your entire body at once. Thyroid function. Thanks to its natural iodine, heart health by balancing sodium and potassium, joint and skin repair by fueling collagen production, lung support. Thanks to its antiviral and anti-inflammatory compounds, many report easier breathing within 2 weeks. No other supplement or seafood does all of this at once. Want to try it? Here's how. Soak it in clean water for 12 to 24 hours until it expands. Then blend it into a smooth gel. Take 1 to 2 tablespoons daily. Add it to smoothies, teas, or soups, but don't boil it or you'll destroy the minerals. It's gentle, plant-based, easy to digest, and incredibly powerful. Even a spoonful a day can bring real, visible changes in your energy, skin, digestion, and mobility. So if there's one thing to add to your kitchen starting today, let it be sea moss. It's not flashy, it's not trendy, but it is one of the most complete, healing, and restorative foods you can give your body, especially in your 60s, 70s, and beyond. Now you know the truth. Seafood. It's either rebuilding your body from the inside out or silently tearing it apart. One bite at a time. After 60, your body no longer plays by the old rules. Digestion slows, joints wear down, recovery takes longer, and every single meal becomes either your medicine or your mistake. So before you scroll away, pause, rewatch this if you need to. And if someone you love is still eating shrimp thinking it's light and healthy, send them this video. Now, you could save them years of silent suffering. And now we want to hear from you. Which seafood surprised you the most today? Have you ever tried sea moss and did you notice a difference? Drop your answer in the comments. We're reading and replying to every single one. And if you found this helpful, don't leave without hitting subscribe. We're bringing real, no fluff, science-backed health tips for seniors every single week. Stay tuned, be strong, stay sharp, and we'll see you in the next one.